Hey folks, how's it going? This is Iron Seagull here, back with another speculation video. So, with Home Chef Hustle bringing the return of stuff packs, and also the patch before that pack has shaken things up a little bit, I've started to wonder if we might actually still have a possibility of getting more pack refreshes, as unlikely as they seem. The only pack refresh we've had so far was for Spa Day back in September of 2021, so a little over 2 years ago. But I think pack refreshes may be alive, just in a much smaller form. Because with the recent patch that we got before Home Chef Hustle, kids got the ability to use the ice cream machine from Cool Kitchen Stuff. And also, even though this was not mentioned in the patch notes, kids can now use the drink tray from Backyard Stuff. I thought they were able to do this all along, but you're all telling me no, that is actually new. And yeah, it is specifically the Backyard one, because I tried the one from Spa Day and the kids still can't do anything with that one other than just putting it in their inventory. It's not a huge thing, but it is more than just bug fixing. It is adding some new functionality. And there was that one video I did a while back about not expecting any more pack refreshes. And in that video, I brought up this tweet from SimGuru Ash, where she mentioned, like, I don't know about a refresh as heavy as Spa Day, but refreshes to update packs would be great. So I think this is what she meant, that, okay, yeah, there might be some really like small things added to existing packs where it makes sense, but full-on refreshes like what we got for Spa Day are probably still not happening as much as I would so badly want to see more. I wrote down some ideas for what they could do for some mini refreshes, like having kids being able to use the popcorn maker from Movie Hangout Stuff, because that is weird that they can make ice cream, they can make lemonade, but they can't use the popcorn maker. And then enabling a few magic spells for spellcaster children with Realm of Magic. And with cats and dogs, when you hover over them, you should be able to get an idea of their needs like you can most recently with the horses. That is a little strange they didn't make that upgrade with the Horse Ranch patch, just to make things more consistent, so it would be nice if they did that. Even for those of you who use the Playable Pets mod, it could still be a nice convenient thing instead of having to click on the pet to see their needs or trying to gauge it any other way. Because when you hover over the portrait, it can just say that, oh, they're fine, but it doesn't give a more detailed breakdown like it does for the horses. Another nice mini refresh they could do if they update the photography skill again is with the Mosquito Stuff Pack, the tripod in that. They could update it so your Sims could pose with their infants, because the infants age group did not exist when that stuff pack first released. With Home Chef Hustle, they did miss a couple of things because they did not add the new pizza recipes to the pizza delivery service, and they should have added the pizza and the waffles to the restaurants in Dine Out. On the other hand, I would not be surprised if it was a deliberate decision, because then you could have the angle of, oh, then it's more incentive to actually use the pizza oven and the waffle maker. But I don't agree with that decision if that was really a thing. I mean, if you don't want to have the new pizzas through the delivery service, then simply just don't order those specific types of pizzas through that, and don't add them or the waffles to the restaurant menus if you don't want restaurants using those. If you happen to feel that it would be cheating to access the new recipes of this stuff pack through the restaurants and the pizza delivery service, then you could still avoid it pretty easily. Speaking of Dine Out, maybe one little refresh they could do for that is adding the ability to make family-run restaurants, because I find it so weird that you can't have your current household members, apart from one being the manager, actually work at the restaurant. That just seems like such a bizarre oversight. but maybe one that wouldn't be too difficult to remedy. Oh yeah, nectar from Horse Ranch is not available in restaurant menus either, and I think there are some recipes here and there that aren't in restaurants that should be, but I don't remember offhand what they are. So they should probably just do like another pass through and just look at like, oh, these recipes aren't in restaurants? I don't know why, let's update them. And then adding sentiments to packs from before Snowy Escape. That's so weird that they still haven't done that. Well, except for the Spa Day pack because it got refreshed. But yeah, they really should do that. I remember when they first revealed sentiments, they didn't sound too sure if the community would like them. But I think overall they've been pretty well received. But then it's just like, oh, the impact felt lessened because it only applied to the base game and Snowy Escape at the time. And then it got added to the newer packs that released after that. Similar thing goes for Growing Together and Milestones, because they did do some milestones for older packs, but modders definitely proved they could do a lot more, so it would be nice to see more there too. But I guess it is just a matter of timing. Like with Home Chef Hustle and giving kids the ability to use the ice cream maker and the tray from Backyard Stuff, that's like, oh, okay, they're kind of going through, adding a bit of an update to cooking and updating the menu there for when you're about to cook stuff. So yeah, adding a bit more for kids to do there made sense. But then it's just a matter of like, oh, okay, what packs would they do in the future where these would make sense? I don't really know. I don't think we're gonna get any more animal packs, so unless they just kind of like randomly add the like needs display for cats and dogs like we have with horses, then yeah, it would just have to be more like a random thing they toss into a patch. But is this really the future of pack refreshes? Well, for now, yes. I'm gonna assume that it is just to think small from now on rather than what we got from Spa Day. But I don't know, especially with stuff packs having gone on hiatus for almost 3 years and then suddenly coming back, it just kind of throws a wrench in the whole thing, even if it's like, oh, it's gone for so long and they're not saying anything about the chances of whether they'll ever come back or not. It's still like, oh, well, it still might happen anyway. As much as I hate the business practice of kits, they probably make more money than stuff packs for EA in the long run because they are quicker and cheaper to produce, and it's just one aspect of the game they're adding content to for half the price of a stuff pack instead of a stuff pack covering all three, but stuff packs still returned. I wonder if the pandemic might have also been a factor into stuff packs going on hiatus for so long. Maybe with the Spa Day refresh, they already started working on it before the pandemic kicked in, and then because of them having to work from home and changing up their whole workflow, that could have gone on the back burner, even though people really love the Spa Day refresh, because then the refreshes wouldn't really have brought in as much money for them as bringing out a whole bunch of kits or releasing some expansion packs. It's going to be really interesting to see how things will unfold next year since stuff packs are back in the mix. Are there going to be less kits? Will they maybe bring out a pack refresh in time for The Sims 4's 10th anniversary? But yeah, even if we still get smaller pack refreshes, like just simply adding some functionality for kids and something, or updating pets a little bit, or restaurants, at least that is something, and it adds a little more value to the pack. So overall, better than nothing. But feel free to let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What sort of little refreshes would you like to see for existing packs? And be sure to subscribe if you'd like to keep up with my latest gaming content. I will talk to you all later, and have a great day. Thanks for watching.